Morning everyone. It's Wednesday morning. I'm out on my usual Wednesday morning run. I normally do shorter ones, say under 10k's, but it's just kind of the first vlog I'm doing, so I've decided to do a slightly steezy 12k today. So yeah, 12k, 6k in, heading down some country roads, nice and quiet, harder than you think actually, running and vlogging. I'll get onto this running, let's get it done. Right guys, just check in, 7k in, 37, 34, so like I say it's a steezy pace today for me. That's between like 5:15, 5:30, or maybe, yeah, between 5:15 a k and 5:30 a k. Not steady, not easy though, it's in between there. Like I said, this is the first vlog I'm doing. Basically, the aim is just to I'm documenting my training. I've got my first marathon coming up. My name's Adam. I've been running on and off for about 10 years. I've never really been great at running. I've never really loved running. I've kind of flitted in and out. Like I said, I did a few park runs 8, 9, 10 years ago. Did them sporadically. Did the usual mistakes of trying to get a PB every week and then get disheartened, etc. So yeah, I ended up leaving running for a while. My background's always been sport and fitness. I've done other team sports, football, rugby. Used to go to the gym a lot. But yeah, probably 2016. I got back into running a little bit. Did a 10k. I think it was my second ever 10k race. Thought I'd trained for it properly. Obviously didn't know what I was doing. I think I ended up getting 51 minutes, which ain't bad, but nothing special. Because I wasn't training properly, I ended up getting a bit of a knee injury in that period. So again, left running, thinking it wasn't for me. And then I had like a 2-year gap. And then in 2018, Christmas time 2017, I decided as a New Year's resolution, I'm going to jump in the deep end. I'm going to, for the whole 2018, try and run 1,000 miles. So bear in mind I haven't run for 2 years from scratch. I thought I'll take it easy. It's just about mileage, not pace. So yeah, started off with a goal of 1,000 miles, 2018. Did that mid-November. I finished that challenge, done my 1,000 miles. It worked out, it was roughly 20-25 miles a week consistently. And weirdly, that was probably the most enjoyable running period I've ever had. And that's when it kind of dawned on me that it wasn't. It's not about running paces all the time and running flat out all the time. It's about the mileage, the consistency, and the improvements will come naturally anyway. So the start of that year, 2018, I was obviously untrained. I think I did my first run was a 5k, ran it in about 27.5, so what's that, 5.5 minute k's, and that was hard work. First run, I think January the 1st, and then on my last run, I think it was November the 15th, bang in the middle of November, 6 weeks of the year to go. That was my last run. If I did a 5k, I'd have done my 1,000 miles, my 1,600 kilometres in the year. So I decided to benchmark it and do a flat out 5k as fast as I could, see the improvements, because I said all year I'd done 1,000 miles, but I hadn't concentrated on, excuse me, I'm breathless here. I hadn't concentrated on time, so I didn't know if I was improving. Most of my runs were steady state, probably just below threshold, which I've now found out is a great little window to train in regularly. You get a lot of aerobic benefit. But basically I did a flat out 5k for my last run, and I did it in what is still a PB today, 20:57. So literally, with 10.5 months of running, I've gone from 27.5 to sub 21 without really trying. I was just running regularly, no goals in mind except for getting the distances done. So that's going to be about my background. That's my background, sport and fitness, qualified sports coach, but I've always focused more on the team sport stuff. But yeah, the aim of this channel now, I'm going to start documenting my running. I've got back into it in a big way. I had a bit of a gap after that 1,000 miles again. Don't know why, I probably shouldn't have, but I did. Got back into running kind of during lockdown, towards the end of lockdown, in 2021. Into my first race over a 10k. So I've only ever done 2 10k's in my life race wise, and then last year did my first event over a 10k, which was the Chester Metric Marathon, which is a 26.2k, not 26.2 mile marathon, because it's a metric marathon. I had a 2.5 hour goal in mind, so it's like a half marathon plus a 5k on top. So I had 2.5 hours in my mind, ended up finishing in 2:19, and again it was really enjoyable. I did a bit of a semi-training block. Again, at the time I thought I knew what I was doing, thought I was doing the right things. I did do a few long runs, obviously, a bit of speed work, got out a bit more than I would normally. In my eyes, is enough to run that distance. I did flag a bit at 17, 18k, so the last 10k was a bit of a slog, which is the same probably I assume for a marathon. But yeah, so I wanted to basically document what I'm doing. One, for me to look back and see my mistakes, things I did right. One for my family. They see me leave the door every day, or not every day. They see me leave the door, go for a run and come back. That's all they see. They don't see where I go, what I do, which routes I take, how fast I go, how slow I go. So yeah, that's basically the aims. I'm gonna vlog, obviously, probably a couple of times a week on my training runs. The ones that are obviously worthwhile watching. I've also done a few gear reviews of the stuff I've got. They're always useful because I always look around, and before I buy anything I try and find recommendations of other runners. So I'll do a few of them. But actually the main aim the next couple of weeks is when my marathon training block starts at the end of this month. The main aim will be to basically document that. I'll be doing 4 runs a week, some tempo runs, some threshold runs, a couple of quick VO2 max runs to keep the speed going, and obviously a weekend long run. When over 14 weeks I'm hoping that's going to be enough for my first marathon. I wasn't going to set a goal, but I always like setting goals. I think it pushes me on a bit more than just completing it. I know I can complete a marathon even if I'm hobbling over the line. Obviously the big one is 4 hours, and that'd be nice to hit on my first marathon. But again, it's a bit dangerous to set that and just miss out. So I'm going to aim for like a sub 3:45, maybe even aim towards 3:30. Then I've got a nice big window of the fallback if something happens on the day, something goes or a flag. I think I've got a good chance of hitting sub 4 for my 4, which would be for my first marathon, which would be nice. Anyway, let's get run finished. Okay guys, run done. Ended up being just over 12.5k. Put stats on the screen if you're interested. Yeah, so that's basically the instructions. First vlog in the bag, another run done. Not bad, only 8 o'clock in the morning. Yes, thanks for watching. Keep an eye out for future vlogs dropping every week or so. If you haven't already liked and subscribed, please do so. Appreciate it. See you on the next one.